The Delhi High Court has a clear message for taxpayers. Check the GST portal regularly. This is not just a suggestion, but a crucial practice for every taxpayer. This online platform is your primary point of contact with the GST department. It is designed to be user-friendly and accessible. It's where you'll find crucial information, notices and orders related to your tax obligations. Staying updated can save you from many hassles. Ignoring the GST portal can have serious consequences. Missing out on important updates can lead to penalties and legal issues. The court has emphasized that taxpayers cannot claim ignorance as a defense for non-compliance. This underscores the importance of being vigilant. This is especially important given the complexity of GST regulations and the potential for penalties. Understanding these regulations is key to compliance. The GST portal is designed to streamline tax administration and improve transparency. It aims to make the process as smooth as possible for taxpayers. It provides a centralized location for taxpayers to file returns, make payments, and track their compliance status. This centralization is intended to simplify your tax-related tasks. The portal also serves as a platform for the GST department to communicate with taxpayers, issue notices, and conduct assessments. This two-way communication is vital for effective tax management. By regularly checking the portal, taxpayers can stay informed about their GST liabilities and avoid potential penalties. This proactive approach can save you from future complications. The court's stance on the importance of checking the GST portal is rooted in the principle of self-assessment. This principle is fundamental to the GST regime. Under the GST regime, taxpayers are responsible for determining their own tax liability and filing returns accordingly. This self-assessment requires diligence and accuracy. The GST department conducts audits and assessments to verify the accuracy of self-assessment. These audits ensure that taxpayers are compliant with the law. However, taxpayers are expected to be proactive in fulfilling their tax obligations. This means taking the initiative to stay informed and compliant. This includes regularly checking the GST portal for any communications from the department. Timely action on these communications is crucial. Failure to check the GST portal can result in missed deadlines, incorrect filings, and potential penalties. These mistakes can be costly and time-consuming to rectify. This can be particularly costly for businesses that are subject to frequent GST audits. Regular checks can help avoid such stressful situations. By staying informed and proactive, taxpayers can ensure compliance with GST regulations and avoid unnecessary financial burdens. This proactive approach is beneficial in the long run. The Delhi High Court's emphasis on checking the GST portal serves as a timely reminder for all taxpayers to prioritize their tax obligations and maintain regular communication with the GST department. This practice is essential for smooth and compliant tax management. The Indus Towers case has become a landmark ruling in GST law, setting a significant precedent for future cases. This case highlights the importance of being aware of legal precedents and their impact on tax liabilities, especially in complex legal landscapes. Indus Towers, a major provider of telecommunication towers, faced a significant GST demand from the department, which could have had far-reaching financial implications. The demand pertained to the taxability of certain services provided by the company, raising questions about the interpretation of GST laws. The Delhi High Court, in its ruling, quashed the GST demand against Indus Towers, providing much-needed clarity on the issue. The court's decision was based on a previous ruling by the Supreme Court in the Bharti Airtel case, which had set a precedent for similar disputes. This ruling clarified the tax treatment of services related to telecommunication towers, which had been a grey area in GST law. The court recognized that Indus Towers had acted in accordance with the prevailing understanding of the law at the time, which was crucial for their defense. The Indus Towers case underscores the significance of legal precedent in GST matters, influencing how future cases may be judged. Taxpayers and their advisors must stay abreast of relevant court rulings and their implications, as these can have substantial impacts on their tax strategies. This case also highlights the importance of seeking expert legal advice when dealing with complex GST issues to navigate the intricacies of the law effectively. Understanding the nuances of GST law and its interpretation by the courts can help taxpayers avoid disputes and minimize their tax liabilities, ensuring smoother business operations. While the Indus Towers case provided relief to the company, it serves as a cautionary tale for all taxpayers, emphasizing the need for vigilance. The ever-evolving nature of GST law and its interpretation by the courts requires taxpayers to be vigilant and proactive in their approach. This includes staying informed about relevant legal precedents and seeking expert guidance when needed to ensure compliance and avoid potential pitfalls. By doing so, taxpayers can ensure compliance with GST regulations and mitigate the risk of potential disputes, safeguarding their business interests. The VJ and Company case serves as a stark reminder that ignorance of the law is no excuse. In this case, the taxpayer claimed to have been unaware of a GST demand raised against them. However, the court found that multiple notices had been issued via the GST portal. This highlighted the importance of regularly monitoring the portal for any communication from the GST department. The court upheld the GST demand against VJ and Company, rejecting their arguments of insufficient notice. The presence of DRC-06 forms on the portal served as evidence that multiple notices had indeed been issued. This case reinforces the Delhi High Court's stance on the importance of checking the GST portal. Taxpayers cannot claim ignorance as a defense if notices and orders are available on the portal. The VJ and Company case serves as a cautionary tale for taxpayers who neglect to monitor their GST portal regularly. It highlights the potential consequences of ignoring communications from the GST department. The court's decision underscores the importance of proactive compliance and the need to stay informed about any developments related to one's tax obligations. This case also emphasizes the importance of maintaining proper documentation. Taxpayers should keep records of their GST portal logins, notices received, and any correspondence with the GST department. This documentation can serve as valuable evidence in case of any disputes or discrepancies. By being proactive, organized, and informed, taxpayers can avoid unnecessary penalties and ensure compliance with GST regulations. Section 73 of the CGST-DGST Act is a crucial provision that taxpayers need to understand. It plays a significant role in the tax compliance landscape. This section deals with the determination of tax liability and the issuance of demand notices, which are formal communications from the tax authorities. It outlines the circumstances under which the GST department can raise a demand for unpaid taxes, interest, or penalties. These circumstances can vary widely, making it essential to be well informed. Understanding the provisions of Section 73 is essential for taxpayers to respond effectively to any demands raised against them. Proper knowledge can help in timely and accurate responses. Section 73 empowers the GST officer to issue a show cause notice to a taxpayer if there is a belief that tax has not been paid, short paid, or erroneously refunded. This notice is a critical step in the compliance process. The taxpayer is typically given 15 days to respond to this notice. This period is crucial for gathering all necessary documents and preparing a comprehensive response. Based on the taxpayer's response and further investigation, the GST officer can issue an order. This order is the final determination of the tax liability. This order may confirm, reduce, or enhance the tax liability. The outcome depends on the evidence and arguments presented by the taxpayer. The section also outlines the procedures for making a deposit towards the demand and filing an appeal. These procedures are designed to ensure fairness and provide taxpayers with an opportunity to contest the demand. It is crucial for taxpayers to respond to show cause notices within the stipulated time and provide all relevant documents to support their case. Timely and accurate responses can significantly impact the outcome. Failure to do so can lead to ex parte orders and potential penalties. These penalties can be severe and have long-term implications for the taxpayer. Understanding the provisions of Section 73 is not just about responding to demands, it's about proactive compliance and staying ahead of potential issues. Taxpayers should regularly reconcile their books of accounts with their GST returns and portal data to identify and rectify any discrepancies proactively. This practice can prevent future complications. This can help avoid potential scrutiny from the GST department and minimize the risk of demands being raised in the first place. Proactive measures are always better than reactive solutions. Section 107 of the CGST Act provides taxpayers with the right to appeal against orders issued by the GST authorities. This is an important safeguard that ensures fairness and allows taxpayers to challenge any erroneous or excessive demands. Understanding the provisions of Section 107 is crucial for taxpayers seeking to exercise their right to appeal. The section specifies the time limit for filing an appeal, which is typically within 3 months from the date of receipt of the order. It also outlines the authorities to whom an appeal can be filed, the fee payable, and the documents to be submitted. Taxpayers have the right to be heard by the appellate authority and present their case. The appellate authority, after considering the appeal and any further evidence, can issue an order confirming, modifying, or annulling the original order. Taxpayers dissatisfied with the appellate authority's order can further appeal to the GST Appellate Tribunal and subsequently to the High Court and Supreme Court. Knowing your rights under Section 107 is crucial for protecting your interests. If you believe a GST demand against you is unjustified, do not hesitate to file an appeal within the stipulated time. Engage a tax professional to guide you through the process and present a strong case before the appellate authorities. Remember, exercising your right to appeal is a crucial aspect of ensuring fairness and justice in the GST system.